we got this. So when it comes to Bluetooth, we know about headphones. That's the main common one we use nowadays. You got these headphones over the ear. You have these like truly wireless earbuds or AirPods if you guys use Apple products. These are all Bluetooth wireless headphones. But what a lot of people don't know about is you can actually get Bluetooth adapters for your car. So just like your headphones where you can listen to your music and answer your phone calls and activate your voice assistant, you can actually do the same thing and have it come out through your car speakers. So that's where these come in here. I'm gonna actually bring this out as well. This one here, I'm just gonna show you. There's different varieties here. This one here I've had for about 9 years. It works great. The only issue I'm actually upgrading to this is because this doesn't charge my phone that well. When I first got it, phones weren't that fancy. Nowadays they're getting fancy with the fast charging and stuff, and this can't really charge my phone that well anymore. But it's still a great product. So basically, these all have the three main parts of it. They have a main piece here which has all the buttons, so you can use all the controls, voice answer calls, music, media. You have a power, which this one has already built into it. It has a USB, so you can plug a wire and charge your phone, and you plug that in. This one has a USB only, so you'd have to get an adapter here, which I'll get back to this in just a minute. And then you have these headphones here where it would plug into your auxiliary port of your car. So that is one thing with these devices you will need, is to make sure that you do have an auxiliary port of your car. Now, also, if you guys already have like one of those newer fancy cars with the big screens, and you have like the Apple CarPlay or the Android Auto, or if you do have built-in Bluetooth, which gives you more control, you might not really need these. But these are more for people that might have older cars like me, because I have a 2009 Honda Civic that does not have any of those features. These come in handy for that car, and this may come in handy for you guys, and I highly recommend getting them if you do not have any of those features. So this one here is the Canova BTC 450. This is the Soundbot SB360, and you can just go on Amazon, search Bluetooth car adapters, and you'll find similar devices like this. You guys can pick your choosing. This is about 20 bucks, but you do have to buy like another $20 adapter, so it's really about the same price as this one, which is like about 40. But not bad, 40 bucks. It's, cheaper than buying a new car. So these are actually pretty cool. So from now on, we're just gonna work on this one, and I'll show you guys a little bit more about this. So this one here, all of them seem to have these like little sticky pads on it. This one's already used since I'm switching, but that stick on your dashboard. This one in particular, though, another reason why I got this one is it actually has a magnetic pad. So when you stick it on there, you can actually take this off, clip it on your shirt. So if you are making a phone call, the microphone is near you more, and people can maybe hear you better. Because that is one thing I do notice with these things, is the call quality is fine. They actually can hear you fine. It's just they can tell that you're in the car, because if these are stuck to the dashboard with the vibrations of the car, they can start hearing that. But it's fine. It's just they can hear that. So this might help cut down the driving noise. Like I said, they have a pause, play, answer, and phone call button, and then if you press and hold, that activates your voice assistant, such as like Siri or Google Assistant. And then you have your media controls where you can go back a song, go forward a song, and then there's some lights here that will activate when you are, if it's on or connected or pairing. If it's just a slow blinking blue light, you're paired to your device. If it is a back and forth between red and blue, means in pairing mode, which is what it should be by default. If not, if you just unplug the power real quick, plug it back in, and press and hold as you plug the power in, it should enter pairing mode. After a while, you'll start seeing the blinking lights. I'm gonna say like 10 seconds, just so you guys know. And that is pretty common with all these devices, even this one up here. So because this one doesn't charge my phone anymore that well with fast charging and stuff, I had to get this Anker power brick. As you guys know, I'm a big fan of Anker. I do have a lot of products by them. I'm a big supporter of them. They make great products. And this here has two USBs, and you guys can see the little Q sign, which pretty much means quick charge. It isn't the fastest one, but it says fast charging still, so it still charges my phone up in like little over an hour, which actually is pretty good for my phone because I have a big battery actually. So this is perfect for that, and that's why I got this. And all you would have to do is just plug the other end into here, and you still have USB free to charge your phone. So with that being said, at this point, if you guys have any questions, feel free to comment down below. But I'm going to actually move this to my car. Sorry guys. I'm actually going to move this to my car and I'll show you guys how to install it. It's really simple, but at least you guys can visually see how to set this up. Alright guys, so now we're in my car. As you guys can see, I have it plugged in. This is the car adapter with the USB, and then the auxiliary cable is down here. And then I actually have the wire coming from here, going over my car, and then you can see the adapter right here. As I can tell you, it is blinking red and blue fast, which means it's in pairing mode. An update with this device. So I'm gonna give you the thing. Just check what your buttons do. Check your manuals for your specific ones. Originally I spoke that if you press and hold this button here, it activates your voice assistant. But with further inspection and reading the manual, this said that you have to hold this one button different. It's different on every device, so that's verify. They all should do the same thing. Be able to pause, play music, go forward, back a song, answer end calls, and activate your voice assistant like Siri or whatnot. Just check how the button presses and the holds at what they do to activate them. So as you guys can see here, we are in pairing mode. So we're going to go to my phone real quick. I'm going to go down to my Bluetooth settings here. Let me see if I can find it. All right. Okay, cool. Mine is SB360. Pairing. Yes, we want to pair. And boom. There we go. With that, we can I can press and hold this button down here. As you can see, it activates my Google Assistant. And then, hold on, let me trim the side and stuff and all that. If I want to play music, press play. I'll start playing music that I already have. You just you have to make sure you're in the auxiliary mode. I don't want to start playing for copyright law reasons, but let me get my player open here. And as you guys can see here, I am just pressing these three buttons here. Pause. Okay, I can play the song more. Okay. If I want to skip a song, I can press one button. It skips the next song. I'll pause that and press back the song. It goes back to the other song. And yeah, and if phone calls come in, which I don't have a way to do that, unfortunately, you just have to hit usually the main button, which depends on check your instructions for your device, but there usually is that main other button, and you're good to go. You can answer and calls and all that. So, if you guys have any more questions, feel free to ask me, but this is kind of a quick run through of what it is. It's a pretty easy setup. It's a great device, especially if you don't have a car that's got a big fancy screen like this, but you do have power and auxiliary port. Great way. And this works every single time. I just come in, turn the car on, my Bluetooth's already on my phone, and it connects, and boom, and I'm good to go. It's perfect for traveling, maps, and all that. So with that, I'll see you guys in the next video.